a lot of people, what they do is like they're always looking for like, where's the magic source of leads? Like, Bryce, like, where should I go? You talk about LinkedIn, and it's like, oh, sorry guys, to adjust this camera. Okay, hopefully you can see me clearly. So a lot of people are always like, Bryce, where's this? Where are you guys getting the leads from? Like the magic lead source. It's like it's never a magic lead source, right? All leads can be accessed on all platforms if you have the right contact information and you have the right research tools. So if it's not a place, it's more about how do you speak to people in order to get them to want to work with you. Now, part of learning how to speak to the people is learning how to research. Just like we talked about in the last one. So first it was like researching based on like if they can afford your services. But next is researching into like how does the person speak? How do they communicate? Do they have similar beliefs to you? If that happens, then your messenger scripts will essentially write themselves. Because all you can do is ask them questions about what you already know about that person. Now, again, if you don't know much about them, you don't really understand how to like identify, what is important of that person. Okay, that might be hard, right? That's what we do inside our program. We teach you how to do that. So, for example, one of our students, Latoya, like she got her first client like in 20 days of like via like LinkedIn. So when I say like 20 days, like the first like 5 days really about like building out your profiles and utilizing some of the templates. After that, it took about 15 days. I can't remember. I think she took a vacation for like 7 days. So it didn't really take a full 20 days of active work. It was just more 20 days from when she started working with me to when like she got her first client. Now, this is her first client in her business. That's not just like her first client working with me, right? So it's like there's a lot of little things we have to kind of teach her in order to kind of get to that point. But in terms of utilizing like social media, right? Social media, in my opinion, is the easiest way to go get clients because there are less barriers to entry and you don't have to pay per client or pay per lead. So it just moves you a lot faster because you can go directly talk to them. So there's 3 core activities whenever we're doing social media. Identifications, that's IT. Talk, that's the messenger conversation. And we'll talk a little bit about messenger conversation in a second. 3 is close. That's your consultation call. So identification, that's utilizing tools to be able to go research the company. So we're basically looking like how much revenue do they have? Is the industry growing? Is the industry I like working with? Do they already have someone in-house that's helping them with them? If no, and like they kind of meet your criteria, okay, now we can send them a connection request. When we do a connection request, we want to have very conversational style of communication, right? Because we want to capture the people that are ready to buy today as quickly as possible, but we don't want to turn off the people that are not ready to go today. What I mean by that is like some people like their whole LinkedIn messaging style is like friend request, buy my stuff, friend request, buy my stuff, friend request, buy my stuff, and like that might work for 3% of the people that accept your connection request. So they're gonna say yes, I want to potentially buy your stuff, but a couple things happen. Number one, those people are a lot harder to close because they're saying yes to everybody. They're kind of price shopping, number one. Number two, you're going to burn out 97% of the market that might not be ready to buy from you today. So we always want to make sure we're keeping our options open and we're not losing social capital each time we make an ask for business. Every time we ask someone to pay us money, I don't want to lose social capital for the other 20 people that are also around them. Right, so communicating based on like what do they personally like actually like, and the stuff you did in your research makes it easier for them to start talking about themselves and building that relationship with you. Now we have other videos that basically break down like what a relationship is, and it's like super core values, so that you can actually start growing it. So I probably watched the last video on this channel because it breaks that down. Next thing is close. Okay, so what I've kind of found is the deeper you can get in your text message conversation on social media, the shallower you can afford to be on your consultation call. But if it's like a very shallow conversation, like maybe they opened an email from you and booked a call, you have to go a lot deeper on your consultation call to make sure that you fully understand them and you're building that relationship there so they actually want to work with you. They have to feel a certain like, not full obligation, but almost like a pseudo obligation to work with you. And that's why we use our message script. Because of the person is saying that they have it, we're basically teaching the person to basically keep their words, their words and their actions have to be congruent, have to line up, And that's what we're basically training people to do. So we're training them to do that inside of Messenger. We're also training them to do that on the consultation call, right? And that's why I don't just say, hey, buy my stuff right away. Because if they come on the call too early, they're not going to buy your stuff as easily to do a lot more objection handling, right? It's just a much much more non-linear process, and it can just it takes away your predictability. Like, you want this stuff to be very predictable when you're moving and growing the business. It has to be very predictable. Okay, 13 minutes in. Next thing, okay, so once you start getting clients from the initial process, wow, now this battery's about to die. You want to be able to utilize your current clients and your current momentum to generate more clients. Okay, so number one is referrals. So as you get more clients, you should be asking them for referrals. Now, we have a proven way to ask for referrals inside of our program, so that feels natural. It doesn't feel like you're just asking them 24/7 for referrals and they just don't want to send you any, right? Because that's annoying. You don't want to like upset people when you're asking for referrals, right? So it's like there's a very structured way to do it. Next thing is your consultation calls. The more clients you have, the more stories you can tell. Yeah, so we did this for this client, and like basically it's like this and this and this and this and this, right? And this, I think you can work for your business because we've done it with this. So it just works so much stronger when you can use the fact that you have clients. You basically just told me you have clients. This is what we did for them, so you're already helping them out. This is how it can work for you. Now you're adding value. That's 3 levels of utilizing that past client to go and get more clients. Same thing with like testimonials and interview. Like your current clients can give you testimonials or you can interview your clients based on their experience. Now, video is preferred. You can do audio. Now, again, this is optional because I know some people are camera shy. I was camera shy too, right? I never wanted to do a live video when I first got started, but I did it anyway. And now I have a really, really successful YouTube channel, right? You know, I didn't start off having a YouTube channel. It was more I had a couple of different like small videos, and then people wanted more videos, and I started posting the old videos onto this, and I started making new ones, right? You just you always start with what you have, start with where you are, and you just keep building on it, right? So, actually, it's very, very interesting. So, one of our students named JT, he converted a lot of clients that were very hesitant to work with them by showing video testimonials. It was very, very, very effective for him. Anytime that someone would be like on the fence, he would literally just send them like 3 videos that he had from like his current clients that got them to be like, oh yeah, he can help me out. This is the person, this is the guy, this is the one. And it's just like, if you understand how to do that, like your conversion rate, that's conversion rate is just like how many consultation calls you do, how many people sign up from those consultation calls, like what's your percentage of those people, right? You can have a very, very high percentage on top, like to cold traffic. When I say cold traffic, that's people that are not friends and family. Like, if you can get up to like 80-90% of that, you know, of those people closing. Like, there's certain students, like one of our students, Shannon, like if she doesn't close a sale, like if someone comes on the phone and does not buy from her, it's actually very shocking, right? Because of the fact that like she has so much social proof, she has so many referral partners, she has so many like people that she can get references and testimonials from, and they can even call like her current clients if they have like a question. Right? So it's like the more and more this like social proof and this like just like baseline proof that you have that you keep your promises to people, the easier it is to go and generate clients very consistently. And that's like the main thing that we teach people inside of the program. Now, again, you don't have to do a video. I'm not saying do a video if you don't want to, okay? I'm just saying that that's one thing you can do to grow. Okay, cool. So if you want some help growing your business, maybe you've been trying and it's just not quite going the way that you want. Maybe you see like, hey Bryce, there's a lot of stuff in here. I didn't even know like there was a process for this. I didn't know I should be messaging people. I didn't know what to say inside of the messenger. And I just need some help. If you want that, if you want this proven roadmap to be able to go and grow your goals and grow and reach your goals so that you can actually go and like spend time with your family, be able to go and like retire early, right? Go ahead and click the link inside the description either above or below the video to book a call with myself to see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program, okay? I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Have a good one. 1, 2.